Hey there, Steve Horn with Short Sales Done Easy, your Phoenix short sale specialist. Here today to discuss with you the fun topic of loan modification versus short sale. I generally talk to about, I'd say 3 or 4 people a day in regards to solutions, advice, options that they have with their current situation that they're in. Most of everybody's current situation, unfortunately, is towards the negative as far as an equity position and employment. That's just the type of distressed market that we're living in. So when we take a look at the question, I'm thinking about modifying my loan, the hairs on my back neck start to creep up just because I know for the most part what these guys are in for. If you take a look at a Major League Baseball player's batting average, I think the consensus out there pretty much would say, hey, to be a successful Major League Baseball player, you need about a 300 batting average. Well, if you just take that scenario and convert it over to a loan modification, right now, only about 9% of all home loans or home loan modifications are successful. So if I'm a Major League Baseball player, I'm playing in some podunk town like Tucson. Sorry, I didn't mean to make a joke about Tucson, or Sioux Falls, South Dakota, which is where I went to college. Great people, but too cold. I wouldn't want to be a Major League Baseball player, even on the minors in South Dakota. And the only reason why I'd be there is probably because in the majors, I'd be batting about 100. That's not good. 0.106 batting average, that's not going to get me anywhere. Loan modification is the same thing. If the stats and the numbers don't lie, you need to pay attention to the numbers, because loan modifications, the bank is going to start you on a trial period, and then they're going to pull the rug out from underneath you and say that you don't qualify for loan modification. They've accomplished a couple things by putting you in the temporary loan modification program. They are getting some money from you. They are, in theory, adding more money onto your principal because they're adding interest onto the portion of the loan that you're not paying for anymore in the temporary loan modification. So with that, very low percentage for the loan modification to go through. The risk involved with doing a loan modification is that you aren't making your full payment to the bank. When you're not making your full payment to the bank, guess what's going to happen? Your credit score is going to be affected. They don't really tell you that going into it, but if you start the loan modification process and you aren't making a full mortgage payment and you pull up your credit score afterwards, guess what you're going to see? You're going to see a deduction because you haven't made the full payments. The folks at B of A and the loan modification specialists don't tell you that. Also, some third-party loan modification companies charge a significant amount of money to process a loan modification. So you could be out a couple $1,000s at the end of the day. So be careful with the loan modification companies. I think any good loan modification company should charge you money, because they are probably, in essence, if they are able to bat over 100, which numbers show that most aren't, and if they do successfully remove $100,000 off your deficiency, they should get paid for it. But that's the risk that you take going in using a third-party loan modification company. They're going to pay, they're going to charge you because they have employees, they're running a business, and their job is to modify your loan. So in theory, you're taking one step forward with the loan modification, thinking that the loan modification is the right step, the right choice, but in essence you take 2 steps back when the bank, and a majority, 90% of them, are going to come back and say, oh, you know what, you just don't qualify for loan modification. So as I talk to my clients, I try to pre-warn them. I can't make the decision for you guys whether to short sale, loan modify, or foreclose. That's up to you. That's solely up to you. All I can do is educate you and show you what risks there are associated with the loan modification, what risks there are with the short sale, and what risks there are with foreclosure. Can't advise you legally, can't tell you to stop making payments, continue making payments. That's not my role. My role is to help you avoid foreclosure, and that's what I do. That's what our team does. We have an in-house negotiation team that is dedicated to ensuring that the foreclosure does not go on your record. Because at the end of the day, majority of Americans out there do not want the foreclosure on their record. So log on and register for our free short sale survival guide, and I'd be more than happy to sit down and have a one-on-one consultation with you. Register at our website, www.shortsalesdoneasy.com, and make it a great day.